Hello and welcome, learning lovers. Thank you for tuning in to Learn Love Tarot. I am Angie, and I teach many lessons on how to read your personal birth chart and how to use those energies and those transiting planets to your best and highest advantage. And also my mission for this channel at the end of the day, guys, is to help others on a path to heart healing by way of educational tools and a conscious self-examination with love and not judgment of ourselves. We are learning lovers after all. So welcome to today's reading. I want to focus today. There's the garden gate, and that is funny. That does similarly look a lot like me around the age of 8 or 9. So if that connects to you in any kind of way, we are going to be talking about the energies of May the 1st. There's our first one out. Wow. Okay. May the 1st, crossed by woman holding a coin. I think I'll take the environmental energies today. Let's look at what's upcoming. Today is May the 1st, 2024. However, when you do hear this message, know that this message is indeed meant for you. I feel like it's a continuation of yesterday's message. And as I'm saying that, I did clarify the sun as the opportunity in yesterday's message. And my clarification card was the sun. And on the bottom of that energy was the 10 of Pentacles upon further clarification. Which I described, it was a field of dandelions, and I used to do that all the time in that first 30 card that we saw there. And when I was walking out of work this morning, I saw the most perfect, beautiful, puffy, in its puffy stage, dandelion standing tallest amongst a few other of the bright yellow traditional dandelions that we see. I took a picture and I'll show you. So I do feel like today is a continuation of yesterday's message. It was a pretty big one. In addition to that, my song of today was The Scientist by Coldplay. That was released, community card there, that was released on 2/28/2002. So lots of twos in the energy today, and there's those ones from yesterday. Also this 11 up here on 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. I'll get to those in just a moment here. Let me tell you what's going on with this song for today. Here I want to look at what challenges with these next few cards. Thank you, Spirit. That was an album of A Rush of Blood to the Head. It was released in the UK as a second single on 11/11/2002. So on either sides of that coin there, we've got two sets of twos, and now we're coming all over the place. There's that Healer of the Ages and Door to Spirit showing up again. We won't keep those. Door to Value, Healer of the Angel, Healer, I can speak. Healer of the Ages and Angel of Love. We're going to keep going, crossed by this attachment here, okay? The album was released in the US on April 15th, 2003 as a single and reached number 18. And according to Wikipedia anyway, it was about a man's desire to love and an apology, okay? So we have the first card out here, man holding a heart, crossed by a woman holding a coin. The video, these are just some interesting tidbits I found. The video won 3 MTV awards. There's that Door to Value that wants to come out, Adjacent Possibilities, and Archangel Metatron of the third eye, the 6th chakra. We could be ignoring our intuition and not seeing the value of considering alternate possibilities. Okay, since you wanted to come out twice, we will keep you then. Crossed by yin yang energy there, divine masculine, divine feminine energy in balance. And it's a 22. Our reading is ready to go. Take action underneath that on the bottom of the deck by the time the full moon is in Sagittarius, the third week in May this month. Okay, so it won 3 MTV awards for its the video's use of a reverse narrative. A reverse narrative. So that's pulling me here back to this adjacent possibilities in this balance of this yin yang energy. Okay, most of the scenes in the video, I remember it briefly, and I didn't remember that it was filmed backwards. The scenes were played backwards while the mouth movements of the people speaking were in the regular forward pattern. So that seems a little odd, but again, it's this balance of energy, and it is connected to yesterday's because that was all about the heart. In addition, as I was writing down some of the astrology of the day, we do have the moon in Aquarius around 12 degrees, 16 degrees, the sun in Taurus at around 12 degrees, and also, I noticed that Uranus is at 22 degrees and Chiron's at 20. So a surprise healing of some sort. I had a lot of crazy dreams last night. I don't know about you guys. I don't remember my dreams that often, but when I'm woken up 3 times in the night, I woke up at 1:01, 4:03, and 6:16. So we'll see where that goes as well. Now, I wanted to talk about the lyrics of the song. And so, come up to meet you, tell you I'm sorry, you don't know how lovely you are. I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart. Tell me your secrets and ask me your questions. Oh, let's go back to the start. Running in circles, coming up tails, head on a science apart. When I was walking out and saw the dandelion, I was also swarmed by a whole bunch of teeny tiny baby dragonflies. And I took a picture yesterday of a dragonfly sticker on a van because those have been coming up. And in my pocket, I had a dime. I didn't know was there. I was like, what is that? And it was a 2020 dime. So if those dates are relevant for anyone, that's there for you. I'm getting more comfortable kind of sharing my channel messages. So I'm glad to show you those pictures because I did get quite a lot of imaging when I viewed the album. Let me see if I can show you that real quick. A lot of scribed messages within that depiction there. The first one I saw was an image of a walrus. I know, don't ask me, I just work here. And then from yesterday's reading, there's those dandelion fields as I saw it, and she's crawling up out of herself, out of her old life and into a new one. And here is that beautiful one perfect snow globe of a dandelion. Okay, sharing over. And then in addition to that, in the album cover, before I realized about that dandelion, there's some sacred geometry designs going on in the image of his head. Again, I saw some Asian architecture with the straight lines. I was in construction for 12 years, so I love any kind of architecture buildings. I love drawing them as well. I also saw a floating city, a castle at the top of a mountain with a bunch of trees. And I saw a big pair of juicy lips. So either you or maybe that someone that's relevant to this reading for you has a pair of nice, luscious lips. I also saw a hand on a shoulder, and there were 2 faces. So as one face was kind of smushed down, there was another face the other direction, and there were like rays pointing to the throat or the throat chakra. And then I wrote down, that there's a pathway as well that I saw. It opposes the speaker to the throat chakra, right? Because one face is down, the other face hidden is wanting to relay those messages. And then I wrote down, nobody said it was easy. Critics praised the piano riffs. So if that is anything that will give you, I'm trying to give you numbers, dates, clues, symbols, so that you can understand if this reading resonates for you or not. Now with the walrus, last night, I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but there's a new show called, I think it's The Dead Boy Detectives, something like that. And Empress energy there on the bottom. And there was I think it was like episode 3 or 4, like a shopkeeper who was human, and he, there's the sun energy again. I think that means our reading's on the flip, so we can go from there. Anywho's, the shopkeeper was a human, but wanted to get back to home. And at home, he had been a walrus and was separated from his brothers and sisters in the sea because he wanted to experience life as a human on Earth, and he's missed that ever since. So wanting to step out of the life that he has and into his old life or into a new life, saying he's sorry, I didn't, nobody said this was going to be easy, but can we just go back to the start? I kind of want to change my decision back. Okay. Also, the Asian architecture with the lines, more Japanese in style. Also saw that as a flying saucer for whatever reason. I don't know why that is. Don't ask me. And then I also saw at the very bottom of that shadows. It was like these figures. One was really tall, kind of talking around and shaped into the smaller one. And then behind that figure was a separate figure kind of standing and waiting. And I wrote down possibly third party or something is tied to who they were. Okay, tied to their past energy. So let's go on the top of this energy here and see what's going on. We've got 45 for today's energy. We've got the third quarter moon where adjustments are required. We did just finish Passover yesterday, and then today is the start of American Pacific, Asian Pacific, and Jewish American Heritage Month beginning today for the month of May. So let's see where we're going here. On the top, Page of Cups, there's an offer of love, could be by someone younger, or you are the younger party here. So Alexa off. There's my notification to get ready for yoga, so I'll hustle my bus. You could either be the woman holding the coin or the man holding a heart here as the person for this reading that this reading is for. The situation here, when we get to the waning moon, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael of the heart, crossed by the energy of the sun. So we have an 11 and a 1. 45 and 42 here. That could be the age difference between y'all. Doesn't have to be. Let's see what this situation is. You know what this is if this is you. Okay, deciding between two. There's some information that she's reading. She is not speaking because that high priestess energy is extremely intuitive. Okay, in other decks, in my mermaid deck, this page is distracted by the fish in the cup. Even though they're supposed to be learning their scrying lessons, focusing on learning to meditate and receive messages from spirit. So that's kind of cute there. What is the opportunity here within the community 7 and the thinking man 46, another 10 energy or a 1. So now we also have 11 and 11 here. There are two columns between these three ladies, and I did talk about the image of three down at the bottom of that album cover as I was scrying, and they are in between two columns here. Okay, so the opportunity is 9 of Pentacles. So it is connected to the reading yesterday. Also, again, because we had that as the situation. This is an independent energy connected to woman holding a coin. And before I started shuffling, there was the Empress on the bottom. So before the divine feminine energy becomes an Empress, she needs to get to the Queen of Pentacles right here in that energy. And in order to get to Queen of Pentacles, she has to get herself to a 9 of Pentacles. Now, I'm just using his and hers just to keep the energies separated. But like the message of yesterday was all about, we are not truly separated from any of our loved ones ever. As we are all one, we are all part of the united consciousness. Okay, so definite connection to yesterday's reading. What is the recent past here that brought whoever this person is into wanting to offer love, wanting to tell you I'm sorry? Okay, thank you. What was that line there? To tell you I need you, how lovely you are. Let's go back to the start. And then as I was meditating today and writing down the astrology, like I started to say, I heard Bryan Adams straight from the heart. Tell me we can make another start. And that was released on 1/18/83, Hierophant energy, death energy, transformation, and new start. Okay, that makes sense. All right, recent past. Okay, jealousy, strife, and competition. In this 5 of Wands energy, that would be fixed fire Leo energy. That is about teamwork, and inevitably someone is just trying to push forward through to the top, would be the shadow element of the 5 of Wands. The light side of 5 of Wands is learning to act as a team and have all those wands work together in unison. So perhaps either you're learning that or this person is learning that. What is the heart of the reading today? Straight from the heart, offering the cup of love. There's that dove of peace. We also have a white bird here, and the opportunity, it traditionally would be a falcon that the 9 of Pentacles holds. What is the near future energy of this Knight of Pentacles that is being celebrated here? 9 of Cups, 2 nines. So we went from the 1 energy, the 10s of yesterday, and we're still seeing some 9s. So we're still in that energy of culmination. 9 of Cups is about wish fulfillment. And that is the stage. Again, these are 2 singular energies, as are the person in question and the situation here. One hand offering and reaching that cup. And yesterday in 2 different decks, we had that same lotus energy of regeneration showing up. And look at this big old bowl offered here for the sun. That's about the biggest Ace of Cups you could get. And the sun is the happiest card in the deck. So we have some unity here. Again, aces are a 1 energy, High Priestess being the 2s of the situation, the 2s we saw showing up in the channel message. Let's look at what is the block here that perhaps was causing this jealousy, strife, not acting as a team. Perhaps there was an imbalance, either just in age and it was too much, or an imbalance as far as what one person could offer, love, and what the other person could offer was wealth. Okay, what was the block here? Okay, stubborn energy of the Emperor. So in the blocked position, as you know, we have the Emperor in reverse. And when the Emperor is in reverse, he is a cranky bastard. Okay, so definitely some masculine energy coming through here, and we're seeing that cranky energy of just fighting. So perhaps this is the person that wants a new start. Twice here with that, telling you I love you, telling you I need you, wanting to come back to the start. And there's also here, I was just guessing at numbers and figures, like they were too practical, right? I'll again take a picture of this, pulling the puzzles apart. Piece to find the pieces was reminiscent of the Temperance energy, which when you take today's date and break it down numerically, that's a 518, 1968 or 86, or that age might be relevant. That does break down to a 14, which is the energy of Temperance. 1 + 4 is 5, the energy of the Hierophant that comes after the Emperor card. And we talked about yesterday the global impact of we are all one. He's holding an ankh here, symbolizing reincarnation, new starts. This is Aries energy. We did have Aries enter Mars yesterday. It's home turf, which can be combative. It's the planet of war. Okay. So again, without his Empress, that the Emperor is definitely blocked. We'll see if she comes out again. Okay, let's come out here with what does Spirit want us to know about this message today for you? What does Spirit want you to know? Another ace. Ladies and gentlemen, 11, 11, 11. 3 sets of 11s. And again, I did say moon is in Aquarius, that in this deck is designated by the number 11. And we also still have Pluto in Aquarius energy until tomorrow. It starts its retrograde. It'll still be in Aquarius. It takes a hot minute to work its way back to Capricorn. Not my favorite energy. I enjoy it much more when it's in Aquarius. But you do see there we have 3 sets of 11. Wow. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know that you know where your heart is, and you know the truth about your heart. Okay, your 4th chakra, again represented by Archangel Raphael, green heart energy. And again, these are both green bowls, 2 different decks. Okay, we have to make sure our own heart is healed and we are in a place of our own self-love, because we can only meet another person in love with which, to the depth of which we love ourselves. Let's see what our outcome energy is going to be. 2 of Wands, it's decision time. And we do have the thinking man. I'm getting confirmation there. The thinking man energy and the environment. He's looking at a 3-pronged crystal. He has a couple different feathers in his head. Again, that's a 46, which is a 10 energy. This could be someone in your community that you might not even know yet as well. Keep that in mind. Again, a singular energy here with this opportunity of wealth. Happiness, satisfaction of self, and again, singular energy here. It looks like the Emperor had a decision to make. Again, book ending, holding the world. Now, in the upright, the Emperor and this 2 of Wands, cardinal fire energy, still Aries, they're holding the earth in 2 different hands. So it could be that the Emperor is kind of hanging on to old gripes that they know should have not interfered with the relationship. If this is a love or business relationship, could be familial as well. And it looks like he's changing his hand there. He's changing hands with that earth energy. So 2 of Wands would depict, do I hold on to energies of this past with this wand that I know and I can predict? Or do I reach into the world for a new wand, a new opportunity, a new action to take? I like to go 6 out in this energy. Hello, 2 of cups. So we have 2 singular cups up here. Again, now we have this coming out in the opportunity, another double 2. That's crazy. We did have 10 of cups come out yesterday as what spirit wants us to know. 1 and a 1 energy here. So someone does want to offer their cup. You want to offer your cup. They're both holding green cups. Okay. And that would be cardinal water, Cancer energy, along with mutable water, 10 of cups, Pisces energy. Okay. Here's the 6 of swords moving on to calmer waters. So it looks like this emperor's deciding to get in the boat and go. Looks like he's going towards that world energy, wants to make everything better. I'm going back to the start, starting at 1 with the Ace of Cups. Both of you are in agreement. It looks like this is aligned energy of this yin and yang. Okay, this definitely, here's that 5 of wands showing up. What are they sorry for with this Page of Cups? That jealousy, strife, and competition could have involved, like I saw in the depiction here. I said third party question mark. I think they're very sorry for breaking your heart, or you are. And in this 10 of Cups, there's the mistress of the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we did have that Empress there at the beginning of, why the heck are we even sitting down at the table today? And as I was pre-shuffling that deck earlier, I was singing that song, singing the song, and I just set the deck down because I like to be surprised. Here's this other black cat up here. Woman holding a coin does relate to Queen of Pentacles, but she usually holds a white cat, or there's a white bunny at her feet. And this energy, so it's kind of a mix of the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands here. Maybe this person was tempted in their energy by this Queen of Wands, or you're the Queen of Wands that ends up with the 10 of Cups, or was the cause perhaps of this heartbreak. Okay, and that's, again, doesn't have to be an Aries person, guys. That's no offense to Aries. I love me some Aries energies. They're always super fun, can be impulsive and impetuous, and kind of act before thinking or run off at the mouth, say things that come out of the mouth quickly before they realize what they've said. Okay, we've got 1 minute and 10 seconds left here. I just want to pull the bottom of the deck energy, see what's going on here with the sun. We've got the sun, the star. There's our Empress back again with that Emperor energy. That does mean that anything that's a block, the energy is there, so it can be righted, especially with the Queen of the Empress and his energy. So 3 major arcana in a row. What makes this person happy, or you happy, is crossing over this wall and moving back towards the Empress energy, the pomegranate. And there's her holding the sign of Venus, Aquarian energy with the star, number 17. Empress would be the card number 3. And then we have a 5 of Pentacles. So this is someone in the environment that could have been left out in the cold, or they needed to leave someone out in the cold because, see the colors of the flower there that she's reaching toward. It is going to require some kind of a sacrifice. I'm coming. I will be continuing this read after I get back for the extended. There's that Seven of Swords. We did see that in the energy yesterday as well. This person, again, could have had to walk away or required leaving someone else behind, a decision between two. And there we have the Justice in the two columns energy showing up again. There's our last 11 of the reading, Justice, Libra energy. And we do have the South Node in Libra asking us to find balance between Libra energy and Aries energy. Somewhere in the middle would mean independent, autonomous energy, but within committed partnership. Okay, so if this was a heartache of the past, we're all at different stages of our heart's journey. Energy is cyclical. That's why our journeys can be extremely similar. So it either has already happened or it hasn't happened yet. Here's more Leo energy, some Leo energy in that Aries card, the Queen of Wands. So could be deciding between two here underneath that 10 of Wands. Having strength to do that is a burden. It is never easy to leave someone behind or be left behind. Venturing to say most people that frequent my subscribers there on the channel are of an age where we've been through both ends of that stick. Okay, we've been on both ends of that fighting stick. So it looks like a resolution is at hand. There's a justice is coming here, balance is coming, and she is holding an Ace of Swords, which Spirit wants us to know the truth about this love and this peace, and our wish fulfillment is on its way, learning lovers. Okay, if you'd like the extended, I will later include the link to where that goes. If this is where we part ways, I hope you are fabulous. I hope you are well. Much love and bye-bye for now.